So, here we are. I'll be honest, I never thought this would happen. Never even crossed my mind. I'm going to tell you a story, even though you probably can't hear me. This is the story of a man named Thomas Floyd. Thomas was a screenwriter living in Hollywood who had written a couple of hit shows in the past, but was struggling to come up with new ideas. So, Thomas decided to move to the Midwest, to a suburb of Chicago. He hoped that he could find inspiration in the life of the average American. However, it had been 3 months, and Thomas still didn't have any ideas.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue.
Dear Mr. Floyd, we're happy you're renting with us, but we are raising next month's rent due to rising costs, blah blah blah. $1,200? I can't pay for this. Come on, how am I gonna pay for this?
Alright, so let's see here. What is it, Mr. Floyd?
Yes, Thomas Floyd. I'm happy you invited me in for an interview.
Alright, come this way. Thanks for meeting with me today. You seem like a real person, so I'm going to be honest with you right now. I had a really crazy night last night, and I don't feel like doing any work today. And you're just here so I have an excuse.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. It's totally hilarious, right?
So you're not offering me a job?
Nah, of Corporate's actually been asking me to lay off some people. Sorry, man.
Alright, well, thanks anyways.
Hey, hit that light on your way out.
No. Oh, hey, Slade. How's it going?
Alright, so Thomas had an agent back in Hollywood. His name was Slade Deaton. Slade was calling because he was counting on Thomas to send in some killer screenplays. You see, Slade had stuck his neck out for Thomas multiple times with the production agency, and if Thomas didn't send in a full screenplay by the end of the month, Slade would be forced to terminate his communications with Thomas, severing his last tie to Hollywood. Needless to say, Thomas did not want that to happen.
Alright, thanks. Talk to you later. Yes, hello. My name is Thomas Floyd. Is this Angela?
Yes?
Hi, I'm calling about your response to my Craigslist ad.
Yeah, I am so excited that you called. Listen, I have all of these great ideas. So basically, there's this guy who is working at a laboratory, and then one day there is an incident and he is transported to the alternate dimension and he has to find his way back.
So basically, the idea is that there are these three friends who decide to rob a bank to get money to help bail out their friend who is locked up in prison. Then two of the friends realize that the third one is up to something shady, so they decide to kill him. Wow, you're speechless. I can tell you love.
Okay, so the plot is really great. One day it just inspired and it popped into my head. So basically, the main character is framed for murdering his wife and the man that she cheated on him with.
Wait, that's actually a good idea. Here, hold on. Let me get a pen and write this down.
Then, he's sent to jail and he comes up with his elaborate plan to break out.
Let's see here.
But the movie deeply focuses on the character development and concept of hope and redemption.
Redemption. Wait. You know this is basically... No, this is exactly the plot to the Shawshank Redemption, right?
Wait. Never heard of that. No?
Who's this?
Hi, this is Thomas Floyd, and I'm calling about my advertisement on Craigslist that you responded to.
Man, you're up early calling people. And on the Craigslist ad, you're gonna have to be a little more specific. I respond to a lot of those.
Well, my ad was looking for someone who can be a ghostwriter for me.
Oh yeah, I remember that one now. You need help coming up with some ideas?
Well, yeah, I'm just having some writer's block, and I just need some help to... Do you want to help or not?
Yeah, I guess I can help out. How about we meet at my house? Then we can talk.
Yeah, sure. I don't have a whole lot of time today, but I can meet up. What's the address?
Hey, Thomas?
Yes, Thomas Floyd. How are you?
You look exactly as you sounded on the phone. Come on in. Go ahead, man. Take a seat.
So let's get started. Tell me a little bit about your ideas.
Well, I've had this idea floating around in my head for a little bit. I think it's pretty good. It's about this ragtag team of kids, and the whole thing about it is they try to Nah, man. I don't have any ideas. I thought something would come to me as we were talking here, but that's not happening.
Derrick, are you in there? Hey, Shotty, look. Stock car in the driveway. It's probably here. Derrick, I know you're in there.
Go right back behind that wall.
Derrick, you don't open this door.
Next tent. What's going on, Shotty? You just woke me up.
Shut up, Derrick. I'm not in the mood for your crap today. Where's my money?
Which money? You know I deal with a lot of money.
Don't mess with me today, Derrick. Not in the mood.
Yeah, you never are.
What was that?
Nothing. So the money. Well, the heist went down without a hitch. Then, I met with the owner of the underground last week. And at first, he seemed happy with the quality of jewels that we were giving him. And then this dude comes in, whispers something in his ear, and the dude backs out. There's nothing I could do. He didn't want them anymore.
Look, I don't care if he doesn't want them anymore. We went to way too much trouble for those diamonds, and we're going to get paid for them. Who's here, Derrick?
No one's here.
Actually, I'm here.
Oh yeah? And who might you be?
I'm actually Derrick's new actuary. I do accounting and bookkeeping for, how do you say, people who work below the law.
Yeah, he's like my crooked accountant.
So, you're sure we can trust this guy? He's not gonna, rat us out to the feds or anything?
Yeah, he's shown me some of his other accounts. He's worked with some pretty big names, and trust me, this guy's wicked smart.
Yeah. Doesn't smell like a fed. If he turns out to be anything other than who you say he is, you know whose head is gonna roll. Well, now I've gotta go clean up your mess, Derrick. We'll talk soon.
Man, that was awful. But dude, that was some quick thinking. Nice job out there.
Thanks. So, Obviously, I could go to the police with all this information I just heard. Sit down, Derrick. I'm not gonna do that. Just want you to know that I could. Instead, you're gonna let me follow you around to all of your little gang meetings, write a TV show about your life. Obviously, we'd change the names of everyone and everything so that it couldn't be connected back to us.
This might actually work. We getting paid?
Yeah, we will. Alright, now tell me everything about your organization. How you got involved, what kind of jobs you do, who else is involved in the organization?
So Thomas began getting all the information that he would need for his screenplay. That next week, he sat in on one of Derrick's gang's meetings. He learned their name, the Liberators. He also learned that their criminal activities ranged from illegal gambling to arms dealing to robbery. Thomas headed home from that meeting and began writing his best story ever. And so Thomas finally sent in his screenplay to his agent Slade Deaton. The story was well received by Slade, and he told Thomas that all the producers loved the show, and they would begin filming in a couple months. He sent Thomas his first check, and after a few months, Thomas finally felt like his life was back on track. Thomas, however, should have known better than to believe this deal could have gone on forever.
Scotty, I've got some issues that nobody can see, and all of these emotions are pouring out of me. I bring them to the light in you. It's only right. This is
Yeah, it's been going well for me. Hey, you've been around the sets a lot. Have you seen or heard anything about my new show?
Nah, man. You sure this is a real thing? Nah, I'm sure they're just keeping it under wraps, you know? They do that a lot.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I've got to head into a business meeting now. I'll catch up with you later. Bye.
You ready yet? We are 5 minutes late.
Calm down, Derrick. It's just like 5 minutes. Come on. Hey, so Derrick.
Yeah?
Did Shotty say why he wanted to meet with us today?
Not exactly. He said something about mediating a deal later. I don't know. He sounded pretty cryptic about it.
So, what is this place anyways?
Well, a couple of years ago, it was a gym, and then it closed down. Shotty bought it up, and now we use it as Liberators HQ. His office is just this way. Well, this is his office. Doesn't seem to be in here.
Huh. See if there's any clues or anything here.
Hey! The hell are you doing in here?
We're supposed to meet with Shotty. Told us to meet us here, and so just looking for like some clues or something.
Shotty just stepped out to take a phone call. I don't know when he'll be back. But he gave me this note for you, Derrick. Something about meeting with Bones later.
Alright, now you guys need to get out of Shotty's office.
Alright, see you, dude.
See you, Derrick. This the place?
Yeah, this is the place.
Alright.
What's up, D? Thomas? You two ready for this?
Yeah, what do you got?
Here, come check this out.
That's it?
Yeah, man. Buyers put up 17 mil for this.
What, 17?
Dude, are you for real? Like, what's in there?
I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you this. Not even sure if it's true. But word has it that there's some plans on some futuristic ammo or something. Not even sure if that's true. Dude stole it out of a high-tech lab out in Pittsburgh.
Damn, that's heavy. 17 million?
Yeah, that's a lot for a brief. Oh, there's the guy. Hey, what's up? You the buyer? Hey, buddy, you lost? It's a setup!
Derrick! Lay down here.
Thomas, chase after me, get the briefcase!
One new message from Shoddy.
Thomas, what is going on? We lost the briefcase, Derrick's in the hospital, and he's under police custody. Just come down to my office and we can talk. Don't keep me waiting. Alright, Thomas, I gave you a chance to come in and explain what happened, and you stood me up. I also have heard some very unfortunate news from my bosses out on the West Coast. News about you. I'll be at your house at 12:30.
Thomas, running isn't going to do you any good. Just take a seat.
What do you want, Shoddy?
Well, first off, I want you to admit to what you've done.
I don't know what you're talking
Don't play games with me, Thomas. I know about your screenplays. One of my higher-ups out in California has caught wind of your work. They're not happy about it.
I'm so sorry, Shoddy. I changed the names so that they couldn't connect it back to you guys. I just needed some money. I never meant for anything to happen.
What did you think would happen, Thomas? The guys over at the FBI aren't a bunch of idiots. Of course they would connect it back to us. And now Derrick, your partner in collusion, is probably going to give us up to the police. And the whole operation is over. If you hadn't blown this last deal, I might have been a little bit more forgiving. You know, $17 million can do quite a bit of mending.
Shoddy, listen. Shoddy, listen. There must be something we can do, Shoddy. Listen, we can get the briefcase back. We can. Listen.
Don't beg, Thomas. You're not going to get forgiveness from me.
And so, that's how we've gotten to where we are at now, Thomas. I truly am sorry this is the way that this has turned out. For both you and me. And I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea this whole situation would turn out this way. I mean, completely blindsided. When you sent me those screenplays and I read them, I had no idea what to do at first. I was worried that you somehow knew about my connection to the Liberators, but I just played it cool for a while to see how it would pan out. I told you I showed it to the producers and sent you a little money so you wouldn't be suspicious, but that was just temporary until I found a better solution. Then I had the idea for that setup in the alley, and of course none of those snipers hit you like they were supposed to. My next idea was to just trick Shoddy into taking care of you for me, and now he's left you like this. I guess it's true what they say. The best solution is usually the easiest one.
Sad, so